Dear Jones, what does a First Lady do? The First Lady of the United States is the wife of the President. Being First Lady isn't an ordinary job. First ladies don't get paid. What? First ladies also very much in the public eye. This gives them the chance to talk to many Americans about causes or projects they believe in. Over the years, First ladies have worked hard to help poor, improve the environment, schools, and libraries, and enrich the lives of thousands of children. Some of the First Ladies are better known than others. Many famous First Ladies have been more active and outspoken than the rest. This book is about three of the most influential First Ladies. You are about to meet Eleanor Roosevelt, Jacqueline Kennedy, and Hillary Rodham Clinton. Eleanor Roosevelt. One of the most powerful First Ladies was Eleanor Roosevelt. Her husband, Franklin Roosevelt, was president during a difficult time in America. They moved to the White House during the Great Depression of the 1930s, when many people were out of work. They stayed through the mid-1940s, when the United States was in the middle of World War II. Singing in Washington. In 1939, the famous singer Marian Anderson was supposed to sing at the Constitution Hall in Washington, D.C. However, the group called the Daughters of the American Revolution, who owned the hall, banned her from singing there. The reason she was African American. Eleanor Roosevelt resigned in protest from the group after the display of discrimination. She invited Anderson to sing at the Lincoln Memorial, where 75,000 people saw the concert. Millions more heard Anderson's beautiful voice on the radio. Eleanor worked hard all her life. Even though she was born to wealthy parents, she worked as a reporter and a humanitarian, giving to people who needed her help. She was the First Lady who traveled all over the world. She shared the experiences with President Roosevelt, and he learned about the hardship people were facing. She went to visit soldiers in war zones in England and in South Pacific. During World War II, she met thousands of injured soldiers and spent time talking with them while they were recovering. Eleanor Roosevelt was the First Lady to become heavily involved in politics because of her involvement in the world affairs. She was known as the First Lady of the World in 1945, a disease that he has suffered from during his pregnancy. Jacqueline Kennedy. Jacqueline Kennedy grew up in New York. She loved riding horses and canoes to rifle out her life. She graduated from Versailles College and worked as a photographer for Washington, D.C. newspaper. Publishing for her would always be a part of her life. Jackie met a young man named John Jack Kennedy in 1952. Her mother had told her he would be the President of the United States one day. A year later, he was a U.S. Senator and married in 1955. He was elected president in 1960. The Kennedy family moved to the White House with the two children, Caroline, who was 3 years old, and John Jr., who was just a baby. When Jackie Kennedy was first lady, she invited all of America to see the White House. A CBS television camera followed Jackie Kennedy on the personal tour of our house in 1962. She worked very hard to restore the White House as the kind of museum, sharing its rich story with everyone. The first lady to promote arts such as painting and dance. Americans came to love Jackie Kennedy for style, sense of fashion, and gracious manners. In 1963, President Kennedy was assigned Jackie's courage during the tragedy won her admiration of the world from 1978 until her death from cancer in 1994. The former First Lady lived and worked in New York City. Hillary Rodham Clinton. Hillary Rodham was going to a law school at Yale University when they met a law student named Bill Clinton. They married after law school and moved to Little Rock, Arkansas. Hillary Clinton worked as an attorney at school. Bill Clinton also taught law and later was elected governor of Arkansas for 12 years. Hillary was the first lady of the Arkansas. As First Lady of the United States, Hillary Clinton worked hard for better health care for all Americans. She made speeches about health immunizations. She helped raise money for health projects. President Clinton asked Hillary Clinton to lead the task force on national health care reform. She was the first lady to have a special prominent position during her husband's pregnancy. Many people say that her time as First Lady was more influential than the other First Ladies. She did a lot to shape her hands, police, and didn't work behind the scenes like some other First Ladies. In 2000, Hillary Rodham Clinton was elected United States Senator from New York. She was the first lady elected to the U.S. Senate. In 2009, she became the U.S. Secretary of State. She is the first lady to hold that office as well.
Good job!